नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. We welcome each and every one of you for today's Parashakti Akashic readings and manifesting through the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasamidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. A few security measures from KAILASA's National Security Agency. Photography, video and audio recording of any kind is strictly prohibited. Please be on mute and be on camera. And if you need to step out due to some unavoidable situation, please inform the digital security officer. A few important cautions before we enter into today's session. We welcome all Kailasa-vasis attending from Kailasa's monasteries, gurukuls, temples, ashrams, and centers from around the world. We welcome all the Facebook, Instagram, Nithyananda TV, Kailasa TV, Hinduism Now TV, Twitter and YouTube viewers, and all those who are blessed to have the Nayana Diksha, which is the two-way video conferencing, for joining us for today's sacred spiritual program, the Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Let us now learn about Devi Parashakti, the Divine Cosmic Mother. Devi is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness, the Cosmic Mother. She is a source Shakti, and it is her cosmic womb, the Brahmanda Yoni, from which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. She is the source of the Big Bang and the black holes. Devi Parashakti is the divine consort of Paramashiva, who is the primordial god of Hinduism. The supreme pontiff of Hinduism reveals the first and foremost relationship is mother. Ability to learn, even the idea to relate, starts with mother. Mother is an important way to connect with what you think as life. In the Vedic tradition, our rishis were aware your ability to connect with the mother should be directed to the cosmos. It should inspire, it should awaken your higher consciousness. It should inspire your higher consciousness to express through you. Connecting with life as mother is the most sweetest, most beautiful, and most easiest form to ever connect with. And today, out of his extreme love and compassion, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism is gracing all of us as Devi Parashakti herself, answering all our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, and ultimately delivering profound spiritual truths, giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. So next, we're going to be learning about the supreme pontiff of Hinduism after a short break. Please stay tuned. Nithyananda, everybody, welcome back. Let us now learn about the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. What is Bhava Samadhi Darshan? The very word Samadhi comes from the Sanskrit root words Sama and Adi. Sama means oneness and Adi means source, and Bhava Samadhi means one with the source. Darshan means to have a glimpse of. In the Vedic tradition, it is used to describe the moment when we behold a deity, an avatar, a saint, or an enlightened being, as just seeing such a being can cleanse karmas of lifetimes and create a deep and lasting transformation in the receiver. Darshan is a powerful superconscious vibration that is present around an avatar at all times. He simply radiates darshan just as the sun continuously radiates light. The auspicious time when you're able to catch it becomes a moment of darshan for you, raising you to the next level of superconscious breakthrough, like hitting the reset button on your very being. The signs of Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Divine cosmic beings are real and they manifest from KAILASA, which is the enlightened time-space zone, through the deities and incarnations. Divine cosmic beings manifest through the Archavataras, which are the deities in the temples, and through the Bhava Samadhi Darshans, through the Nijavatars, the incarnations. The Bhava Samadhi Darshan is the science of Nijavatar manifesting Paramashiva, the Supreme Consciousness. Devi Parashakti expresses through the being of Rajarajeshwari and manifests as the Nijavatar, the physical form of Devi Meenakshi. The Archavatar, which is the deity, reflects the consciousness and the manifestation of the superconscious energy. But human beings are not mature enough to receive the higher level experiences from the Archavatar directly. That is the reason the avatar, who is a physical embodied form, comes down to bridge the gap and create an experience of the superconscious energy in all of us. The Bhava Samadhi awakens a Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in every human being. During the darshan, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, and transform our lives. During the Bhava Samadhi darshan, our neurons mirror that of the incarnation. Mirror neurons activate and process all the observed movements or the information of the avatar just by seeing. Let us now learn about the Akashic readings. Akashic readings are readings from the cosmic archives. Beyond the time dimension, creation and destruction happen simultaneously. Then the dimension of time starts the past, the present, and the future. But because the Akashic records are stored in Akasha, which is the space dimension, there's no past, present, or future. That's why whatever you call as happen, happening, and yet to happen are clearly recorded in the Akashic records. Next, we're going to be learning about the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism after a short break. We request all the participants around the world to stay tuned. Nithyanam, everybody, welcome back. Let us now move on to the next segment where we're going to be learning about the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of KAILASA, a macrocosmic, ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th living incarnation of Paramashiva as per Hinduism. He has been recognized by his predecessors who are enlightened masters and adepts. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities a lifestyle for humanity. Let us now look at a brief timeline of the various coronations of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Before 1981, he was identified as the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva by spiritual adepts and enlightened masters of Hinduism. In the year 1981, he was coronated and initiated into Bala Sannyas and Chaturmasya at the age of 3. In the age of 10 in 1988, he was coronated as the future Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Tondai Mandala Adhinam, the oldest monastic university. And in the year 1994, he was declared as a successor of Arunachala Sarvanya Peetham by the Guru Parampara, the lineage of Gurus. In the year 1999, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism founded the mission Nithyananda Sangha to revive Kailasa internationally. And in the year 1999, he was coronated as the successor of Kashi Sarvanya Peetham. What we're looking at here are the various photographs of the gurus who happen in the lineage of the Adi Arunachala Sarvanya Peetham, such as Yogi Yogananda Puri, Sakhi Swamigal, Mata Vibhudananda Puri, and then the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Here are the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism founded the mission Nithyananda Sangha to revive Kailasa internationally at the age of 21. And these are the photographs of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism being coronated as a successor of the Kashi Sarvanya Peetham. In the year 2002, on 4th of November, he founded the Adi KAILASA Sarvanya Peetham. And in the year 2004, on 1st of January, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was declared as a successor of Bhagyanagara, the Sri Pura Sarvanya Peetham. And on 31st of December 2004, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was declared and coronated as the incumbent emperor of the Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam of the Surya Vamsa lineage. Here we're looking at the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism founded the Adi KAILASA Sarvanya Peetham at the age of 24. And here we're looking at the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism being coronated as the successor of the Sri Pura Sarvanya Peetham. And here are the various photographs of the emperors of the Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam, of which the Supreme Pontiff is the incumbent emperor. In the year 2007, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was declared as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Adi Pallava Sarvanya Peetham. In the year 2007, he was also declared as the Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Akhada. In the year 2012, he was coronated as the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Madurai, Shamala Peeta Sarvanya Peetham, the oldest Hindu papal state and the monastic kingdom. And these are the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revived the Adi Pallava Sarvanya Peetham at the age of 29. And here we're looking at the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Shamala Peeta Sarvanya Peetham. In the year 2013, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was officially coronated as the Mahamandaleshwar, the supreme spiritual head of Mahanirvani Akhada, the largest apex monastic order and the youngest Mahamandaleshwar. And in the year 2013, he was also declared as the Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of Atal Akhada, the oldest monastic order in Hinduism, by Acharya Mahamandaleshwar Sukhdevanandaji, then the then incumbent spiritual head. And in the year 2014, he was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Tanjavur Adhinam. Here, we're looking at the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was officially coronated as the Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Akhada. And these are the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Tanjavur Adhinam at the age of 36. In the year 2014, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Trivarur Adhinam. In the year 2014, he was also coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Vedaranyam Adhinam and the Panchanadi Kulam. Here we're looking at the lineage of gurus of the Trivarur Adhinam and the Vedaranyam Adhinam. In the year 2015, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Dharma Mukti Swargapuram Adhinam, following which the same year he was also coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Adipita Kolada Matha. And in the year 2015, he was elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 spiritual leaders and pontiffs. Here we're looking at the photographs taken of the various gurus from the Dharmamukti Swargapuram Adinam, such as Srila Sri Aragya Tiruchittrambala Desigar, Srila Sri Vaidyalinga Desigar, Srila Sri Dandapani Desigar, and then the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And here are the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Adipita Kolaramata. And here we're looking at the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism being elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 spiritual leaders at the age of 36. Next, we're going to be looking at the various initiatives by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism after a short break. Please stay tuned. Nityananda, everybody, welcome back. Let us now look at the various global initiatives by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Over 28 years of relentless humanitarian services and initiatives, including free vegetarian food, medical services, natural disaster relief, women empowerment initiatives, conflict resolution and peace initiatives, and sustainable Hindu practices through various international agencies and bodies. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has authored over 300 books and 10,000 articles in three languages English, Tamil, and Sanskrit. These have also been translated into 50 languages with over 1,000 titles. Over 20 million copies of books and articles have been sold, read, and downloaded. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has established the world's largest Hindu library with over 1 million books, 1 million Pali scriptures, and over 20 million digital books. He has also been revered as the most prolific and most viewed guru in the digital world, read and watched by 1 billion plus followers in Hinduism. With over 10,000 hours of discourses and over a billion views on social media, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been respected as the commentator of all the sacred scriptures such as the Upanishads, the Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Sutras, Yoga Sutras, Ashtavakra Gita, Jain Sutras, etc. He has also been honored as the leader of Hinduism, the most awarded internationally recognized Hindu leader. He has also been acclaimed as one of the top 100 spiritually influential living personalities by Watkins Mind Body Spirit magazine. The Sovereign Order of Kailasa, led by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and the Nithyananda Order of Monks, Nuns, and Hindu Diaspora, are working for global peace and to give a superconscious breakthrough to the entire humanity. He is also the establisher of the world's largest Hindu university in the world, with satellite campuses in over 150 countries. He is the establisher of 1,000 plus Kailasa Enlightenment ecosystems and the founder and the reviver of over 100 Sarvanya Let us now move on to the next segment of today's Bhav Samadhi Darshan after a short break. Please stay tuned. Nityanam, everybody, welcome back. Let us now move on to the next segment, which is the manifestation of the extraordinary Shaktis. The Balasans, Nityananda yogis, and the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism will now be manifesting the various powers of third eye, sharing with all the experiences and the results of these extraordinary power manifestations awakened in us through the Diksha or the initiation. In today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan, all of us will be receiving the initiation into various third eye powers and various other powers with the blessings and the grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And we'll be manifesting the power of third eye, which is seen with your eyes blindfolded. The third eye is a cosmic browsing center that is located in between your eyebrows, which upon initiation, one can effortlessly express the powers and see through the third eye, just as one would do with their two eyes. So what are Shaktis? In the Vedagamas, which are the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to manifest 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis. Manifesting powers are described as a system, a method, and a science for human beings to explore the various powers and possibilities and have access to various states of consciousness. Shaktis manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are divine and that you need to manifest divine, not that you are a man and that you need to manifest divine. Let us now look at difference between Shaktis and Siddhis. Shaktis express from the space of enlightenment as a side effect of feeling connection with the divine and high integrity with the Guru. Shaktis are the source of enlightenment, whereas Siddhis are powers that manifest from tapas or penance for enlightenment. Siddhis are powers that manifest on the path of enlightenment. The Shaktis of Paramashiva manifest through ordinary human beings in an extraordinary way after the initiation from the avatar, and Shaktis are permanent, whereas Siddhis are not, and Siddhis may divert you from enlightenment. Paramashiva is the primordial divinity in Hinduism. His ultimate reality and cause, which is self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality. As a fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and the Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya, or the five cosmic acts of Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Trobhava, and Anugraha. Creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, and liberation. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008 living incarnation and the representative of Paramashiva and the reviver of Sri KAILASA. And ever since the beginning of the civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been a cradle of enlightened beings in highly advanced sciences. It was where the science of power manifestation and yoga was lived and taught as a lifestyle. And for the very first time, the modern day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving these yogic sciences and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking pace never accomplished before. The knowledge and the science of manifesting these Shaktis are passed down from one generation to the next through the Diksha or the initiations by the enlightened Gurus. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, being recognized as an incarnation at a very young age, was trained and taught these sciences to revive the initiations and the knowledge repositories for billions to manifest the science of power manifestation from the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Sri Vidya, Yoga and Yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, science of Aushadha, Advaita and Bhakti Yoga, Paramashivoham and Paramashivoham. So next, we're going to look at how we can awaken these divine Shaktis in us after a short break. Please stay tuned. Nithyanam, everybody, welcome back. Let us now look at how we can awaken these divine Shaktis in us. Every ultimate truth, when it is mapped into your consciousness, which is your prajna, manifests as a possibility and the power of every being. Let us now look at a beautiful video on the science of initiation.
By an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarva samapi dikshanam muktihi phalamakhanditam avirodhat bhavantyeva prasangyastu bhuktayah. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership, and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi Diksha Vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation through.
We saw a beautiful video on the science of initiation. Let us now look at how this science of power manifestation is authenticated through the four aspects of evidences or the pramanas. The first is the Shastra Pramana, the eternal and unchangeable truths that are revealed in the source scriptures. The next is the Apta Pramana, the experiences and the results of Aptas or authorities of Hinduism, the Vedic rishis and scientists who have time tested and verified the science. The next is the Atma Pramana, which is a personal experience of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And the fourth is the Pratyaksha Pramana, which is the experiential Pratyaksha Pramana, which is empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. The Vedagamas is a living applied science. Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus. Vedas are the pure science where the ultimate truths are explained, and Agamas are the scriptures with the applied technology. The applied science is expanded. The Vedas and Agamas, together called as the Vedagamas, are given the status of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva. They are the ultimate, eternal, and unchangeable truths. A reference that is cited from these Shastras or the source scriptures is called as the Shastra Pramana. So let us now get ready to witness a very unique and exciting demonstration of the power of third eye. Today we are going to be manifesting the power of body scanning. In this power of body scanning, one awakens the ability to scan illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues, and provide solutions through the awakened third eye. The Shastra Pramana for this power manifestation is given in the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 54. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmatarani cha tattvani yani nilayam dhyatvante vyajyate para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of your whole body or of the whole universe simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause, Paramashiva. By the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts, and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi, Adishakti, is revealed, and the supreme power manifestation happens. And here we're looking at the Apta Pramana.
Thereyer was a Siddha and one of the prominent disciples of Agastya. One day, a man suffering from severe headache comes to Agastya for healing. Agastya uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. He reveals that there is a Thereyer, which is a type of frog sitting in the person's brain. Agastya immediately instructs Thereyer, his disciple, to perform an open head surgery and to remove the frog. After the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache. Thus, he gained the name Thereyer. And here we're looking at the Atma Pramana, which is a personal experience of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. On 22nd of December 2019, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed how he uses a power of body scanning. Paraphrasing his words, only when I had the multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go for surgery and therefore for medical checkup related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in my different organs. It was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body condition due to the poisoning. Through the body scanning, I found out what the problems, imbalances had happened, and where the balances had to be done. I used allopathy as a second opinion to verify my findings. And here we're looking at the Sakshi Pramana, which are the experiences and the results of these power manifestations awaken through the various initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So let us now enter into the power manifestation. Today we have a volunteer. We have Rahul, who has requested for the power of body scanning. So I will now be chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, establishing myself in the space of oneness with Swamiji and sharing with each and every one of you whatever Swamiji is revealing to me. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. What Swamiji revealed is that you have not been taking a lot of water over the last couple of days, because of which you have started falling into a problem of dehydration. And also the other thing Swamiji revealed is that you are actually anemic and the count of your blood cells is low, especially the red blood cells. And these two are the reason why you go through a lot of fatigue and a lot of dehydration in your general lifestyle itself. Swamiji revealed for you to get healed continuously by chanting the Mahavakya and also by taking enough water more and more. So this is what Swamiji revealed. You can share with all of us how you're able to relate with what was revealed. So with that, we are coming towards the conclusion of this particular segment of the power manifestation. Let us now move on to the next segment of today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan after a short break. Please stay tuned.
Nithyanandam, welcoming all the viewers from YouTube, Facebook, and the various social media channels back to this beautiful session as we await the live darshan and the live satsang, the Nityananda satsang of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So while we are getting ready to be in the sacred space to get into that space where we can receive the darshan and receive the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, let us now enter into a very beautiful segment where we are now going to see the glimpses of the glorious past on the 19th of July, where we go through all of the years of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism from the time the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism started the public life. Over the years, how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has done immense yaga, immense sacrifice, and built Kailasa, the first nation for Hindus, the only Hindu nation. And let us now jump into the segment. So the first year that we're going to look at is the 19th of July, 2004. So on this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism performed Homa and Arati, Purvanga rituals that are normally done before giving any Diksha to anyone. This was done in preparation for the initiation on Guru Purnima on the 21st of July 2005. So in the year of 2004, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on this very day, 19th of July, we can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism doing the sacred rituals for the Guru Purnima celebration. We can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism under the sacred banyan tree, the Kalpavriksha, doing the sacred fire rituals, the Homa, where we invoke the deity into all five elements and worship the deity in the form of the fire element. And we can also see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism under the banyan tree along with Dakshinamurti. The photo on your left is, we can see the deity of Dakshinamurti. Dakshinamurti is the primordial Guru, the first Guru, the manifestation of Paramashiva himself. And we can see the various devotees and disciples seated and ready for the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism to offer the fire ritual. And it is such a rare moment actually to see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism doing and performing the rituals, the homas and pujas by himself, as whenever the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism performs the homas, you can literally see the deity manifesting in the fire. You can actually see how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism does not just offer things into the fire, but the deity itself comes and receives the offerings from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, whether in the fire or in the sacred water pots, the kalashas that are kept. So here we can see the beautiful picture and the happening of the Purvanga rituals for the Guru Purnima celebrations on the 19th of July 2004. And on the 19th of July 2005, the next year, we can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in this discourse delivered during the Inner Awakening program for Enlightenment. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism told the delegates that all of them are avatars. When we created this body, we pick up prarabdha from Sanjita. From which body we pick up prarabdha decides whether we play the role of bound soul or that of an avatar. If you are not conscious, you will not have a choice to pick up the prarabdha. When you pick up the best samskaras from all your past births, you are an avatar Purush. So this is the summarized segment of the whole satsang. Let us now get ready to receive. Let us now get ready to listen to the satsang, the discourse that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism delivered in the Inner Awakening program.
The whole science of reincarnation, you will understand. Please understand. All of us are avatars. All of us are avatars. When you created this body, out of which sanchita you picked up your prarabdha. All of you understand what I am saying? Sanchita means all the karmas. Like from the fish, tortoise, understand the science of how the body gets developed. How the that I'll finish in 4 statements. That is what got landed at that time. Now it is landing. That waiting clock is there. All of us are avatars. From which bodies we pick up our prarabdha decides whether we are going to remember that we are avatar and play the role as avatar, or get caught and play the role of a bound soul. Understand? From the fish, for example, when fish sees tortoise, it thinks, oh God, this fellow has a better body. He can go to air also, ground also. Then immediately that gets recorded into the fish. Fish dies. It has all the cards in front of it. All the samskaras which it grasped, it sees. Sometime a fish will have a tortoise, crocodile, human being, all the cards. Now, it will try to naturally pick up the best card which it can do. Please understand. So when a fish takes a jump, it can take only the jump of tortoise or crocodile. It cannot directly take the jump of human being. Even when it takes the jump of crocodile, it will be a dumb crocodile. It has to compromise. It will be dumb, very dumb. That is why so many dumb human beings you find. That fellow has taken a big jump. Big jump, which he really can't handle, and he is struggling, Big jump. Please understand. So this is the way you take jumps. The jumps are taken. So in the human body, after a few times, when you live, the whole thing consciously knowing why you are living, what you are living. Why you are living, what you are living. Why you are doing, what you are doing. Please understand, many times you create wealth without enjoying it. You do many things which does not directly bring any joy to you. Your definition of joy is not clear. So, when you don't live like that, when you live a conscious life, this kind of problems will not be there. That conscious life, please understand, this is a very clear, very important truth. That conscious life, that conscious clarity, give you the choice to pick up your prarabdha. Please understand. If you are not conscious, you will not have choice to pick up your prarabdha from many lives. What is past? If your past life is buffalo, you have the choice of only buffalo samskara. If you are unconsciously lived, if you are consciously lived, all the 50, 60 lives which you lived, tortoise, buffalo, pig, man, beggar, whatever you lived, all that you can pick up. You can pick up the best things of all that. Please understand, when you pick up best samskaras of all your past and create your body, land in the body, you are avatara. You are avatara purush. I am not adding any mystery. I am straight away breaking the whole thing. the qualities which you pick up, their memory also will land with you. Not just the quality, the memory also. Please understand, all qualities are related to memory. All qualities are related to memory. Guna is connected to mana. Please understand. All memory, all quality is related to memory. What is quality? If you have the habit of giving, it's a quality of dharma. But it will always be related to few incidents. So when you pick up the quality, you will remember few memories also. Whatever qualities I picked up, the incidents related to that only I'll be able to know. All of you understand exactly what I am talking. You understand? An incarnation should be able to perform all the 5 jobs. Creation, maintenance, destruction, the putting in the Maya and liberating. All 5. The 5th one, the liberating, only when that starts expressing, you will know all the 5 starts expressing in you. On the 5th one, if the liberation process is done, that's enough. All the 5 powers are expressing, it means. The 5th one will express only if all the 4 one is crashed. But the avatara means clearly remembering, consciously picking up all the best qualities of your past incarnations, assuming the body and radiating that qualities is Avatara Purusha. Is a Avatara Purusha. I think all of you are also avatars, but you picked up the memory from wrong sources. You thought eating like buffalo is the best life and sleeping is the best thing. So you picked up all that from them. Actually, when you sleep, when you eat, you can see qualities of many animals. Many animals there. In your sex, in your eating, in your sleeping, many of your natural activities. When you are angry, when you are depressed, you will see many qualities of the animals. Many qualities of the animals. The only thing, you did not pick up consciously, and after picking up, you did not take birth consciously. It's like a low frequency decision. Low frequency decision. Many times, you decide without knowing the side effect and after effect. Without having the courage to go through the side effect and after effect. That is where the problem is. Deciding, knowing the side effect and after effect, and having the courage to go through the side effects and after effects which you may not know till you go through. Understand? They don't think what will be the after that my side effect, what will be the side effect and after effects of this decision on my life. They just jump in the fantasy. You should have 2 things. One, your intellect should be stretched to its limit, extreme of what all can happen. Second thing, having courage, even if something happens beyond this intellect's reach, I am ready to go through. Then you are incarnation. If you want to become incarnation, you need only 2 things. Just stretch your brain to the extreme of all the decisions you make, the side effect and after effect. For example, if you are sitting here, fan may suddenly drop on your head. What will be the side effect and after effect? Whatever you can imagine, stretch on the side effect and after effect. First thing. Second thing, yes, when you stretch, you will understand, you can't stretch more than a limit. I am ready to go through, which I can't stretch. You are an avatara, that's all. You are an avatara Purusha. Please understand completely, then you can take notes, understand. Just this much only. Stretch all the side effects and after effects of your decisions. Each decision, stretch and be very clear, you are doing it. You are responsible for it. The moment you get into the road, accident cannot give you any suffering because you took the possibility. Road is the place where the accident can happen. Knowing that you got into the road because you want to go to some place which is more important and desirous than this risk. Am I right? Stretch to the extreme. You will be incarnation by tomorrow morning. Stretch this extreme wherever the sufferings are expected. Sufferings are what to say that? Prophesized. Not only suffering, joy or anything. Anything prophesized. Stretch. To the peak. Stretch. And be very clear, you are responsible for that. Because it's just the ordinary, this road incident, take it. You know, going to Rameshwaram is very funny. You really want to do. So you are ready to take the risk of getting into the road. So if suddenly death comes on the way, you should not blame death. You know the possibility, that's why you took. So stretch all the decisions you made in your life. So there will not be any suffering. Then the peak, icing on the cake is, now I know, I can't stretch more than certain limit. So I am ready to go through, which I can't stretch. That's all. You are an incarnation. All the extremes can happen because of your decision. It can be even good or bad. You see, you can say that gold medalist. The moment you enter the college, the possibility of gold medal is there. So don't be elated. It's a possibility. The moment you enter the road, possibility of death is there. Don't suffer. It's a possibility. You know. That's why you got into. The moment you have the body, the possibility of disease is there. Don't suffer. It's a possibility. Knowing that you landed. Knowing that you took the body. Step by step, step by step, step by step. All the major decisions. Understand? I am not just teaching avatar concept. I am making you as avatar. With this stretch, with this courage, one night's sleep is enough. Next day morning, when you get up from the bed, understand, every day, you go back to castle body. Castle body is the place where all the engraved memories are available to you. It's like in your garage, you have tennis, ball, golf, all the things needed for golf, everything needed for volleyball, everything needed for cricket, everything is there. When you go out of your garage, what you want to play, you will pick up that set and go out. Every night, you fall into your garage where all the memories are available. When you wake up from the body, from the castle body, when you come to the physical body, what game you want to play, you bring that memory out. All of you understand? Just that memory out. So tonight, decide consciously. Tomorrow morning when I come back, I'll come back to live as Avatara Purusha. To live as conscious incarnation. Just this idea is enough. Tomorrow morning when you get up, whatever is needed for that, you will pick up that bag and come out. Every night, don't, every night means again the problem. No, tonight. So now, whole day stretch your brain. All the possibilities of the samskaras which you picked up and brought. I think all of you understand what I am saying. I think the science of incarnation is described and the solution to become an incarnation is available very clearly and very practically. I am not saying something impractical. Stretch whatever you can stretch. Actually, when you stretch, your Manipura only will open. Manipura is the worrying part. It will open. Like a ironing. When you, for example, if you just tie 10 saris on corner and make a knot, and each sari you separately pull and iron, how it will feel? You understand what I am saying? It will feel like a lotus opening. That's the way your Manipura will feel now. See, this is the reason. See, this is the, see, all the decisions you made is your being. This knot is Swadhisthana. And each thing coming out is your Manipuraga. This is the decisions you made to have human body. Now, you cannot curse the old age which is coming, or the death which is coming, or the things of the human civilization, because you are responsible. So now, this is not clear for you. It's all completely confused. Take out this one logic. Decision of taking human body. Stretch it. Put that and analyze one by one. All the sufferings related. All the side effects related. Iron it. Iron it. Iron it. Iron it. You can't blame anybody. You can't abuse. You can't suffer. You are responsible. Iron it till the end. Then decided to take male body. And many plus points you have, they don't have. So you can't take it out. And iron, iron, iron. You are responsible for it. So there can't be any suffering. There can't be any suffering. Stretch it. Then take the decision of entering into the road. For example, yesterday I was telling that yesterday Rameshwaram trip is responsible for entering into the road. So iron, iron. The best thing can happen, the worst thing can happen. I am responsible. I neither need to feel elated nor need to feel the suffering.
Yes, Nithyanandan. So that was a beautiful satsang that we heard from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And let us now move on to the next year, which is the 19th of July 2012. On this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism expanded on the Karma Sannyasa Yoga chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, where Bhagavan Sri Krishna describes one of the qualities of enlightened beings. Don't rejoice by obtaining something with which you agree. Don't shrink by getting something you don't desire. So here we can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism explaining to us in the modern world about what Bhagavan Sri Krishna wanted to say. And just a few days ago, on the auspicious day of Guru Purnima, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism introduced to all of us the Chaturmasya and initiated us into this sacred spiritual process where all of us can take the Bhagavad Gita, the Vedas, and Agamas, all the Shastras, and start reading, internalizing, and sharing with our teamily, our friends, our family. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also beautifully mentioned to take the Bhagavad Gita book and give it to anyone who we think it will benefit in our lives. And the same way, these sacred verses, which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revealed and has revived, all of us can share these sacred secrets with all our families and friends. And let us now take a few moments to hear what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed on the auspicious day of 19th of July 2012, on that day, expanding on the verse of Bhagavad Gita.
Make you feel perspiration, sometime inspiration. Here Bhagavan is choosing only of those qualities which makes you feel inspiration.
example, yesterday night I saw a powerful downloading of Hindi was happening inside my brain. So I can hope maybe within next few months I'm going to start speaking in Hindi. Please understand. If you learn Sanskrit, I challenge, you can never be an atheist. Because the Sanskrit is created for expressing the highest inner world experiences. The very technical terms, the words, you won't be able to grasp unless you master those concepts. Sanskrit is the verbal expression of spiritual culture, the Vedic culture. So each language is a verbal expression of certain culture. Just the verbal expression will not make you complete. The whole body language needs to be assimilated. I could see, along with Hindi, the body language of the North Indian Guru or the North Indian lifestyle was getting downloaded. Let's see how it expresses. But I want you to understand, if I explain the whole process as it happened, you will not feel inspired, you will only feel frightened, perspired. God, is this what enlightenment? Then I think better I will wait till my son gets married. Better I will wait till I finish my retirement. So many of the qualities of enlightenment makes you feel perspired. But Sri Krishna, Bhagavan, chooses very beautifully qualities of enlightenment which inspires you. Qualities of an enlightened being which inspires you. Napravrishyet priyam prapya, nortvijet prapya cha priyam, sthirabuddhi rasam modaha, brahmavit brahmani bhavati, brahmani sthitaha. One should neither rejoice on obtaining something agreeable, nor shrink from something undesirable. Please understand, this you can start practicing now, not next moment, now. If you look in, you are rejoicing with many things which is desirable and agreeable. You are shrinking from many things which is not agreeable for you. This moment you can say, no, stop. I am going to start living enlightenment. Here is a great master, Sri Krishna, giving me a powerful process and methodology. I will start now. If I say, for example, if you are enlightened, any language which is required just gets downloaded into your system overnight, and your toe and thumb shivers very high frequency. Is it going to inspire you for enlightenment? You will only see. I know for sure one thing, I am not enlightened. You will only reconfirm your distance between you and enlightenment. Every time you reconfirm the distance between you and enlightenment, you are getting distance from you and your enlightenment. Please understand. Enlightenment is like God who is walking behind you. The moment you turn back to check or verify whether he is following you or not, he will disappear. There are many mythological stories in all religions where a person asks for God's help and God says, you walk in the front, I will walk behind you. But the moment you turn back to check with the doubt whether I am following you or not, I will not be there. Enlightenment is just like that. Every time you reconfirm your distance from it is more. You are really creating distance from it. If I talk about the language is getting downloaded into my system because of enlightenment, it is no way going to help you. I gave this example just to make you understand these things are not going to help you. That is why I am not even talking completely whatever has happened when the language was getting downloaded. But the words Bhagavan is uttering in these verses, the qualities Bhagavan is expressing in these verses, you can start practicing now. This moment, you can feel the enlightenment is not away from you. Ihaiva, this moment, you can feel enlightened. You can start living enlightenment. Na praharishyet priyam prapya notvijet prapya cha priyam sthira buddhi rasam modaha brahmavit brahmani sthitaha. One should neither rejoice on obtaining something agreeable, nor shrink from something undesirable. He who remains steady in comprehension is not confused, knower of the Supreme remains firmly established in the Absolute. My translating team is doing a wonderful job. Even in English, they are maintaining the poetic meter. Even in the translation, they are maintaining that poetic sense of Sri Krishna. If Gita is translated into prose, it has lost Krishna's smell. It should always be translated as poetry. No Upanishad, no Vedic scripture can be translated as prose. All translations of all the spiritual scriptures should always be in poetry. Only then you will really catch the smell of the author. Please understand. Scriptures like Gita and Upanishad, you need to get into that space to translate, to comment. Gita translated the form of prose will be violent, will not carry that flow of Krishna's beauty. To Arjuna.
Yes, Nithyanandam. Let us now get ready to receive the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Please sit straight. Please settle down. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism will now be gracing all of us in a fresh social media stream. So please log on and let's get ready to receive the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Chant the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, and visualize Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in your third eye and get into a space of deep gratitude and restful awareness. And let's all get ready to receive the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.